started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
This is one of the first times this afternoon that they've been able to mount any sort of resistance out there. The runners are on the corners now with one away, so this is a good chance to really do some things.
Rex Gibbons will dig in. He doubled his last time.
One out now. Hey, get ahead, stay ahead. What do you say now? Here you go. Let it fly. Hey, first pitch strike. Get ahead right
now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
One time. Let it fly, buddy.
Get your pitch, drive it right now.
All right, come on now.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
You can do it.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now. Luis Sardinas will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Right here. Let's go, bud. Hey, plays the one. Here we go. Hey, get him at 1 here.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Let her rip. Let her rip. Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
Oh, and they got him picked off. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
There's the first one.
The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
For Milwaukee, this is a spot where you really need that one key hit.
2-0 on the way. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Ready with the 2-1. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Bright is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Brewers strand a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Corey Knebel is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Francisco Cervelli is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. That's how you want to get your season started.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. And Weeks will flip to first, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an out ball.
Ball game is what we just watched. With runs hard to come by, it makes it much easier to find our difference maker, and this was the man, no doubt. He's our top player of the game. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. McCutcheon has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Addison Reed is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a lot of positives to take from this outing, no doubt.
So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Doc swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
He waits. Now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Solano for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Well, that's not exactly what you're hoping for when you turn to your bench. Granted, it's not an easy spot. Being a pinch hitter might be the toughest position in the game, but he just rolls over on this one, and that results in a huge double play.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Here now, and I think...
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that's going to land foul. Here it comes. And this is hit well towards the hole. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, I think this has got to be an infield single. You see the reaching attempt there at short. Even if he fields this ball cleanly, there's no guarantee they were going to get him at first. And this is indeed going to be a base hit.
In now, Rex Gibbons, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Here's the 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Here it comes, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Now the 3-1 pitch. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Will Smith will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. In this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
And I think all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. And we'll also give you a quick look at our 2 starting pitchers as you see their numbers right there. Doc will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jose Tabata will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. He's set, now the pitch. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And a reach for the backhand, but he can't get the glove on it as it gets right by him. Carlos Martinez will start things off in the bottom of the second. Now the pitch. Runs up to bunt here and pops this one up. There to take it in is Tolley, and that's out number 1.
And this is what he's got to do out there. Just focus on the task ahead. It'd be easy to go into his shell after giving up those 2 home runs in the first inning, but he knows they're counting on him to give him a few more innings, so he'll need to respond.
Hey, we got 2 down.
That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And I take it back. It won't end the inning. He's safe at first.
Well, never too late to get a rally started. He gets a little fortunate here to beat this one out, but he's going to take it. And that gives his guys a shot here with 2 outs.
And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. Carlos Martinez will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Ready now on 1-1, and he pops up the bunt attempt. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with 1 out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because he's a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
Peter Borges will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. 2-2. This is toward the hole, and it's going to get into right field. A 2-out hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
You want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher? Give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
And the runner's breaking for third. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Brewers nothing. Doc will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch, huh?
Now the pitch.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Now here it comes.
Put him away. Give him your best stuff right here. Here we go.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Woody Poirier will try it again. He homered back in the 1st inning of this one. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the 1st out. Colton Wong will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
All right, come on now. 1 time. Let it fly.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a bunt attempt here.
Go. Dig.
Throw gets him, 2 down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, I think this is going to wind up working pretty much like a sacrifice, but I don't think that's what he had in mind. This wasn't a show early and make sure you get it down kind of a bunt. He was trying to beat that one out, but a good throw is going to take care of him.
One out. You got one.
Come on,
First
sit
pitch
on
coming.
something here.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Right here. All right, we'll stop right here.
He waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee.
What's up here? Get a strikeout.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Doc will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, they finally strike for their first run here with 2 outs in the 8th, as their bats have almost completely been shut down to this point.
Ralph Iverson will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose.
All right, here we go.
Here's the first offering. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Pause, now the pitch. Lays off, 2-2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Brewers forced to settle for 1. Corey Knebel will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
Now batting, first baseman,
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are two away now.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a...
And we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and nobody out in the inning. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hammered the other way to deep right field.
Pick it up, sir.
Out of here. So they narrow the gap, and hey, don't count these guys out just yet. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
And I tell you, what's impressive about this swing, in this weather, when it's this cold, you really got to get a hold of one if you're going to take it the other way in this ballpark. That's pretty darn impressive right there.
Here's the Pirate skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Ulysse Chassin. Tyler Clippard is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. Quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Pirates win it 7-5. Good night from Pittsburgh. One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. And we'll also give you a quick look at our two starting pitchers as you see their numbers right there. Doc will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Here's the first offering. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. McCutcheon has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Chris Light will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Hey, strike him out. Clutch up right here.
Pause, now the pitch. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Doc is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
You got to be careful of the bag over there. I've seen guys camp under a ball and take a tumble. But he's able to sidestep danger over there, and he makes the play.
Doc will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Hey, have a rip.
Come on, guys.
First pitch coming. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow! Jack Perky will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Doc will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog. Get your candy here. Come on now.
He's ready now. The pitch on the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Gregory Polanco will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. 2-2 pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. Pirates on top, 3-0. Doc will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Chris Davis will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8.
Let's win, Pirates. Come on. Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there. Drop it right here. Hold him right here. Here we go.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
First pitch on the way.
Right there.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He waits, Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Here's the 1-1. 1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miguel Ramos will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Jack Perky will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a ground ball to first.
Let's go, beat it out. Come on, come on, come on.
And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
Boy, just so late on that fastball, and you're not too surprised about that when you're facing a reliever that throws as hard as this guy does. And it's an easy play at first to take it himself for the out.
Willie Mateo will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. 1-1 on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Brewers 2. Sean Doolittle is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Have been possible for the Pirates here without the start turned in by this man. Mike Leake. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his final line. He gave him 7 2/3 good innings, and he was definitely the difference in this one.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Just a short drive west of downtown, we're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight we get the week started with the first of four between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. And we'll also give you a quick look at our two starting pitchers as you see their numbers right there. Doc will take his first cuts of the ball game here.
Second baseman, Doc.
First pitch on the way. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2. Doc makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Doc. Hey, we got nobody.
First pitch coming.
Come on now, here we go.
Now the first pitch here is sent toward the hole and through into right for a leadoff single.
Well, he's given up single runs in the first and the second. Now he's got to deal with another base runner here to start the third. Doesn't seem like he's had too good a handle on things so far. Now he's right back into trouble again.
Ralph Iverson will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance.
Hey, roll it up here. Hey, nobody gone now.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
Now here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Come on, guys. All right, one time right here. Here we go. Right now, fellas.
He's set, now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Here's the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on him, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Nobody out, runner on first.
All right, come on now.
He'll try again, 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, let it rip.
2-2 pitch on the way. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul.
Hey, come on, just you and him. Get him yourself. Come on, guys. Get your pitch up there.
2-2. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Williamson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Cut, three.
And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Dwayne Williamson will try it again, set down on strikes his first time.
Here we go, boys.
Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Doc will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Doc. One down.
Here's the first offering. Fouled back. Now the pitch.
Hey, get your pitch on.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And the pitch. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Boy, the ball is definitely jumping here early. That's the first home run we've seen so far, but it's not the first hard hit ball, and it's looking like it might not be such a good night to be a pitcher.
Doc, see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Now here's the first pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 7 runs, 13 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. He's set, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second base as they've upped it now to 8-1. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Ralph Iverson, we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Cabrera leads from second, now the pitch. And that's too high, ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Outside, 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
Hey, let's get out of this. Take the short one.
3-0 is on the way. Green light on the changeup, but he comes up empty, 3-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Ryan Braun will stand in. The 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch coming. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Hey, let's hold him right here.
He's ready now. The pitch. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
He's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start with the bases loaded.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
A big pitch here, 1-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Here comes a 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run. Chris Davis will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
2 down here.
Hey, first pitch strike, get ahead right here.
First offering on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Sooner or later, I think, you got to get somebody else in here who can throw a strike.
Yeah, I think the emphasis should be on sooner.
No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
And I'm not generally in favor of pitching changes in the middle of an at-bat, but with the bases loaded, you got to get someone in there that can...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Another good inning for the Brewers. It's about time to roll out the barrel. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Antoine Siffel will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Here you go. Hey, now, we got one.
1-1 on the way. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And the runner will score from second. Troy Tulowitzki will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. Tulowitzki swinging and sends one out to shortstop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. It's the Brewers 9 and the Reds 8. Robert Mueller will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Doc will dig in. He homered back in the 4th.
1 out. We got 1. Hey, here we go, guys. Hey, play for 1. Here we go.
First pitch to him.
Come on now. Get the pitch up there, kid.
This is foul right side.
All right, come on now. Here we go now. Come on now.
The pitch.
Here we go, guys.
Boy, and he's really having trouble picking up that slider in this at-bat. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Come on, big guy, get the pitch.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Come on, big guy.
Here's another 0-2.
Hey, come on now.
And a drive out to deep right center field.
Go hard.
And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Sam LeCure will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Ernie Ramirez will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, I think that just cements something that we already knew. Reed is one of the best young closers in the game, and he works the final inning here to earn himself a save.
offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. So if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Brewers win it 10-8. Good night from Milwaukee.
Ten runs, 17 hits, 3 errors. They left 15 runners on base.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
First baseman.
Out of play. Now the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8.
And they had to have that. This is the inning where a leadoff guy is critical. Now they've got a few options here with a speedy guy on first to start things out.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Jay Werdekemper is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Jay Werdekemper.
Rex Gibbons will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Here's the first offering. Runner goes. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Ah, a bit of a gamble right here. Remember, he represents the tying run. But this is a team that won't shy away from taking some chances. And he's into second base here with nobody out.
Come on, Brew Crew! Hey, push up. You turn right here. Hey, come on now, here we go.
And now they've got him in a rundown. Now they put the tag on him at third, and that'll officially go as a caught stealing there, and that's the first out of the inning. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Reds win this one 3-1. Good night from Milwaukee.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.
Just a few miles off the shores of Lake Michigan, we're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers.
2020 Milwaukee Brewers.
And with final warm-ups nearly complete, let's check out the starting lineups for each manager here tonight. And we'll also give you a quick look at our 2 starting pitchers as you see their numbers right there. Ernie Ramirez will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
First pitch, 7-11.
Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And a rather easy first out.
Batting second here tonight. Shortstop, James Peterson.
Joey Votto will stand in. Currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play. Runners on first with 1 down. He's set. Now the pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. And a good at-bat there as that, in fact, stretches his hitting streak out to 9 games now. Doc will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. He's set. Now the pitch. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Stepping in now, Ralph Iverson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
And they were able to come away with the victory last night, so another performance like that would make their manager a happy man.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
Cabrera leads from second. Now the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Second inning straight ahead here at Miller Park. The Reds lead it 2-0. Buster Nunn will step in, and with nobody out, we'll see if they want to let him swing the bat or try to bunt that runner onto third. 2-2. And they do have him squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Swing and a shot toward right center. Coming on fast as he makes the basket catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Ralph Iverson.
Yeah, he's coming on quickly here. Let's see in show motion if he makes the play. No, sure enough, he got to it before it touched the ground. Nicely done.
Antoine Siffel will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short, and that's through for a base hit.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
Todd Frazier will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. 2-2 pitch on the way. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They're up 5-1. Doc will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
First baseman, Doc.
First pitch coming. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Emil Garcia will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-2. 1-2 pitch here is a routine grounder to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnes.
Buster Nunn will make a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in command. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Ernie Ramirez.
Doc will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Now here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, he's allowed just 2 runs to this point. Both of them coming on solo homers. Things could be much different now if those had come with guys on base, but as it is, this has been a pretty good outing.
Doc will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Now here's the first pitch. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. From the stretch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. 2 once more. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch there to end it. And the Reds have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over.
Oh, that's just flat out nasty. Chapman's got to be the guy you least want to see out there in the 9th inning. He gets the final 3 outs here, and he picks up a save.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Reds win this one 7-3. Good night from Milwaukee. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning. And our right-handers begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
First baseman number 23, Doc.
Hey, we got 1. Come on, baby, get the pitch up there.
Doc started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
One time. Let it fly, buddy.
Now the pitch. And this is knocked down on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Yeah, you know, if that grounder gets past the pitcher, he's got a good shot at either beating that ball out or having it bounce all the way up the middle into center field. So that's a pretty nice job out there on the mound to spear it and then make the easy throw to first base.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Brewers win it 1-0. So long from Milwaukee.
For the victorious Brewers, 1 run, 7 hits, No errors.
A Friday evening in Milwaukee means Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot and baseball at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. And let's not forget our two starting pitchers and just see how they match up for this one. Doc will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Now here it comes. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. We've played an inning. No score. Brock Holt will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. 2-2. Now a bunt attempt here. Freeman is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
And not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Leading up the fourth inning. Second
Doc will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. First pitch coming. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wong is there to make the catch, and the home half of the fourth starts with a one-pitch out. Doc will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning.
Doc.
First pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away. And the pitch. Now the 0-1 is right back past him on the mound, and it's going to keep on going into center field. It's a base hit.
Trying to change the eye level there. After the fastball up, they come right back with an off-speed pitch at the knees. But he stays right on it, drives it for a base hit.
Chris Davis will get a shot here with two away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that two-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 1-0 pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. And Wong will make the catch to retire the side. Doc will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And there's the fourth wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
And this is probably the right decision here with 2 outs. Too many things can go wrong when you let him swing the bat.
Chris Davis will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Come on now, put her in play. Here we go now, come on. All right, come on now.
Here's the first offering. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Adams is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Brewers leave them loaded. They still trail it here 2-1. Marshall Tippett will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Peter Borges.
Don't be afraid. Let it fly one time. Right guy, right place.
Now here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Sometimes in a situation like this, you wonder if the delayed steal might be on from third. This time it wasn't, and the throw was not even close at second base.
Second baseman. Doc.
Now here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep toward the corner and right. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Now the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And now pitch on the way. Out of play. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, it took them an extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. Just a short drive west of downtown. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. And as we close in on first pitch, there you get a look at the starting lineups this afternoon. And we'll also give you a quick look at our 2 starting pitchers as you see their numbers right there. Colton Wong will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. Low roller, and he barehands it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Jose Tabata will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Ready with the 2-1. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be two. One there. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Hans Rosenthal will dig in here. He's set, now the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
And here's where, on the mound, you got to tell yourself, you did everything right there. This was an 0-2 pitch, and he did a great job of getting him to hit it on the ground. Just happens to find a hole on the right side. I mean, what are you going to do?
Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Doc will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. First pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And a bit of a jam shot there as this is on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Desmond Jennings steps in now. Here it comes. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. On to first, and there were 2 down. Hans Rosenthal will dig in. He singled his first time around. Ready now on 1-1. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Brewers nothing. Mitch Moreland will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. Doc will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. First pitch coming. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Desmond Jennings will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Colton Wong will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Here comes the 1-2. A swing, and the bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Hans Rosenthal will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Here comes a 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first to complete the double play. Doc will stand in. He was thrown out trying to leg out a double his last time. Now here's the first pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's out of here. So they're on the board. Finally. A solo shot here to left. And the Brewers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 score.
Even though this is only 1 run, this is important. Not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
Hans Rosenthal will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, now the pitch. And he runs up to bunt with 2 strikes, but this will get foul, so he's gone. Doc will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Let's turn 2, get the first one. Hey, he's right here. Let's go, kid. Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Here comes the 1-0. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Here's the 1-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the 1.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Sergio Santos will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning. Ralph Iverson will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Pause, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him 1 above the letters.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3 and 2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
In a spot like this, where you have to have a base runner, you got to make sure you're swinging at strikes. By rights, he should be on first right now because that was ball 4.
First pitch to him. Ryan Braun is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really bury your time to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Go now, one time. All right, boy. All right. We need you right now. Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
You know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moved up into scoring position.
Chris Davis will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score.
Let's get out of the short way, huh? Hey, let's hold him right here. Look for a good one.
From the stretch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
For Milwaukee, this is a spot where you really need that one key hit.
The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. Score holds, it's 3-1. Tyler Thornburg come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire's signaling for the infield fly rule.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw one slider, and you get yourself an out. Now that'll help you settle right into the game.
David Tejada will start things out here in the 10th, and you have to figure this is not a position that he or anyone else on this team, for that matter, expected to find himself in.
Yeah, they had to figure they were home free, but just a dreadful job of sealing things up in the bottom of the 9th. And now they've got to find some way to put that inning behind them and go to work getting themselves at least a run here.
Here he comes on 2-2. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Chris Owings will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Base is empty here with nobody out. 1-1 on the way. Slowly hit to the left side. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Woody Francis will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. Now the 1-2. Oh, and he runs up and gets a good one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Hey, you know what? You get into extra innings, you try to get on base any way you can. That's not a bad idea right there, but he just couldn't quite beat it out this time.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
Now here it comes.
Come on, guys.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 from Garcia. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. And the catch is made, one away. And guys, the Cardinals were given an excellent starting pitching performance here by this man, Jaime Garcia. Can't ask for much more. So a move for a pinch hitter as he'll come on to hit with runners at first and second and still only one out. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
23, Doc Duck.
Come on, Daddy, like a big dog. Right time, right time.
Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it.
Here we go now. Come on now.
He's set, now the pitch. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be two? Tulowitzki for one. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. Marshall Tippett will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker.
From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, Game 2 of this three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds.
Cincinnati Reds.
And with final warm-ups nearly complete, let's check out the starting lineups for each manager here tonight. And let's not forget our two starting pitchers as you see how they match up for this one. Doc will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Jose Pirela will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Full count pitch on its way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Can he get up and make the play? He can indeed. Well done there by Jason Kipnis.
Batting third, left fielder, Ernie Ramirez.
Antoine Siffel will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. 2-2 pitch on the way. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Doc will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on.
Don't be afraid. Let it fly one time.
Now here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. He waits, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Pause, now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Good job of holding up right there. That would have been the inning.
Let's make a play and hold him right here. Let's go.
Here you go. Let it fly.
You got it. Get us out of there.
Come on, guys.
A big pitch here, 1-2. This is foul right side. He'll try again, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2.
Come on, big dog, pitch. Nobody better.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul.
Hey, come on now, let's go.
Now another 1-2. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Brewers lead this one 1-0. Dwayne Williamson will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Todd Frazier will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. It remains 1-0. Doc will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Nobody here, nobody.
Hey, clutch up for us.
Now here's the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Fouled back. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Another 0-2 coming. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, this is a pitch he'd love to have back. You can see where it is. Catching way too much of the plate. Now he's going to have to start this inning over from scratch, but with already 3 runs on the board.
Your attention, please.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. Jace Peterson will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, there is so much that can go wrong with this play right here. This will give us a great angle to look at it. Look where he fields this thing. Then as he goes to throw it, stop it right there. He's got no real direct lane to the bag. Now, we've seen guys screw this up all the time. They throw it off the runner's back. They hit someone's helmet. Anything can go wrong. But he's able to avoid that danger here as he gets that force at second base.
Doc will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game.
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
2 down now. Plays it first here.
First pitch coming. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Doc will try it again. He homered back in the 6th inning.
Doc.
First pitch on the way. Now a ball hit back up the middle to his left. He's up with it. And the throw to first just about takes him out as it skips up and over him. Chris Davis will get a shot here in the inning after all, as that 2-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Marshall Tippett will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Dwayne Williamson will be the batter. He singled home a couple in his last at-bat. Here he comes on 2-2. Now a ball rolls softly to second. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
This late in the game, no sense in taking a chance trying to cut down that guy at the plate. So they'll be pretty happy just to trade the run for the out.
Todd Frazier will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know, these guys really broke this one open late in the game. A huge 8th inning was the turning point as they finished this one off here in the 9th.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Brewers win it 10-6. Good night from Cincinnati.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers: 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.